Hello. Let me try that again. Hello. How are you? It's it has been a day out here in internet land. Sure has. So I am choosing to keep things somewhat light and fluffy if we can. And with that, here's the intro from Miss Summer Savage. It's time to go live. 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 Beedly boop bop beedly doo. Beedly boop bop beedly doo. Time to go live. It's time to go live. It's time to go live. It's time to go live. Thank you, Summer, as always, for the lovely custom intro. We love it. Happy that you choose to keep doing this for us. I really appreciate you. Down in the description box, you will find a link to a really hard-hitting stream that happened earlier today. If you don't usually watch Relatable Reese, and if by chance you happen to believe the nonsense that Scientology no longer practices disconnection, they do. They do. And the video has a call that was recorded last year by Reese. And it's absolutely heartbreaking the way that a grown-ass adult lies and disconnects from a 13-year-old child. Blatantly lies to him and disconnects him and tells him to, have a good life. It's, you might need some tissues. So, fair warning. And it's not easy content. It's not easy content to watch, to listen to, any of it. Watching his mother go through it, the whole nine. But the link is down there in the description box. And I strongly recommend people watch it. If you never thought that the Church of Scientology could be that bad, if you believed them when they said, "Oh no, we don't do disconnection anymore," if you think, well, it's just a church and they can do what they want, and they're not really hurting anybody, think again. Think again. So it's a rough one, but it is worth the time if you feel like you're going to be able to handle it. And I know that there are a number of you who couldn't, and that's okay. That's totally okay. No shade. Knowing your limits, knowing your boundaries, that's important. That's important stuff. So if you can't watch it, I totally understand. You could go to the link in the description box for Uranus Fudge Factory and order some fudge instead. This broadcast is not sponsored by or endorsed by, in any way, Mayor Louie, Uranus Fudge Factory, Uranus General Store. Not sponsored by them at all. But I could be. I see everyone noticing my new headband. Thank you. This was a gift I received The very first piece of mail in the P.O. box. And it was a package from Heather McLaughlin. Nah! And this was in it. This lovely little headband. She also sent me this duffel bag. It says, mind your own karma. Totally fitting these days. And then we have this little guy. He has a bright orange peep. And he's so stinking cute. Boink, 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 boink. My mom almost stole it from me. And let's see. I have a sticker. It says, ban the fascists, save the books. I totally get behind that sentiment. And this one, it says, girls will be girls. I love that too. And she sent me a super sweet little card that she wrote in, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate your kind words. And she sent me a thing that's from the company that made the bag, and for some reason, a Radio Shack hub holder. And I'm not sure what this is all about, but it's sure is a cute little box. That's what he said. And yeah, that's what it is. And it's got a great little shoulder strap, so I can hang on to it by a shoulder strap, or I can use the little handles and a nice little pocket in the front, little tag. Enjoy the little things. I do. I certainly do. I'm not sure if Radio Shack is still in business. I also don't know what I'm going to name that little one, but I feel like I'm going to have a whole lot of fun with that. Anyway, let's say hi to some people, shall we? We've already got a whole bunch of people in here, and I love it. I love it. Here's Tamber June. Heyo. Hi. Good to see ya. Here's Summer Savage, our intro queen. She's a unicorn. I know, right? It's awesome. Hola, so Duchess Diana and Bridget Alexander. Hi. Tamber June. Love, 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 love the Ella Dirties. Ella dirty, dirty, dirties. That's all of us. Dirty, dirty, dirty stay-ups. Hey, hey. Hi, Hef. Maya, God Morgan. And thank you very much. Yeah, it's all Heather McLaughlin, man. Hi, everybody. Hello, Kimberly Gabaldon. Good to see you. Hello, SP Fanny and Deanna Downey. Hello. We've also got Bridget Alexander and Pamela SP Butterfly. Good to see Yar. Yeah, I know. I love it too. It's perfect. It's pretty perfect. Ella hat. It's an Ella hat. It really is, Marla Dillard. I agree with you completely. Here's the woman now, the one who broke in the P.O. box for me. Thank you. Rock it out for life with Kim D. Hi. Hey, I've got a bad head cold. Won't be up for long. Well, honey, rest up. Sleep sweet. Tell that cold to fuck off into forever. G'day, Alan Ballantyne. Good to see ya. That headband fits your personality so much that I just noticed it. Nice. Yeah, that's how I roll. You saw Reese, saw it and related even more than ever. Yep, Bridget, for sure. For sure. Hello, Carrie Ann. Took my night meds, fallen asleep already. That call with Reese was hard, y'all. Yeah, it was. It was. And I also understand why she wants everyone to share it out. Because that's what disconnection looks like. And it's rude and it's gross. And it's sick that they do this to kids. Hello, Mary. Good to see ya. Yep, Pamela, you couldn't handle it emotionally, and that's totally fine. Totally fine. I understand. Paulo Henrique Rodriguez Vasconcelos. Good night. Hello. Good to see ya. Hola. Bon dia. Oh, Susie. Hi, Susie. Broke my heart. I'm so sorry, Susie. Yeah, I broke a lot of hearts. Tamber June says, my former high control group is tearing apart my family and has a disconnection type policy. So sad. Yeah, that stinks. And I am so sorry. I hate that shit. I just watched the stream and I am a mess. Holy hell. It is so nasty and it broke my heart. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. As per Dawn Glove's usual, she tried to watch it at work. Oh, yeah. I bet that went really well, didn't it? I almost didn't, and then figured if Hux could go through it, I could hear it. But yes, heartbreaking. Absolutely. I agree with you, Bridget. 100%. Oh, do. So cute. Everybody loves the bunny. We love the bunny. Hef wants fudge from Uranus so bad. Hey, Artsy Tartsy. Artsy Tartsy. Yes. Hello. Hello. Good to see you. Jana G is here. Here we go. Sum is about to order some of that fudge. Yes, girl. Get after it. Do. I know. They're absolutely delightful. This is precisely what I needed today. It was absolutely perfect. And I am so grateful. And I've already gotten home and written out a thank you note. And it's going to be on its way to Ms. Heather McLaughlin tomorrow. It will go in the mailbox. Do. What else we got? La. SP Fanny's sleepy brain insists the horn is a birthday cake candle. Okay, that's all right, SP Fanny. I can get behind that. Ann Hummingbird is here. Hi, Ann Hummingbird. Good to see ya. Oh, it's vintage. We used to mail tapes to each other in the old days. Okay. See, I used to make mixtapes like crazy, but I never had one of those for handy packaging. That's interesting. Peace be the journey. Oh my gosh, Beth. Good morning, Cricket and the Dirty Stay-Ups. Hi. I am so glad to see you. How are you doing? Yay. My goodness, we got all kinds of cool people in here tonight. What do we got? Guess what, Cricket? 40,500 views on Reese's thing that I shared, or on my channel. I'm confused. But either way, I do rock, usually in the corner, curled up in the fetal position. But that's awesome. Whatever it is it's for, whether it's for my channel or for Reese's, I'm here for it. Hi, Christy's Boutique. Good to see you. Care for JC is here. Hello, hello. Nicole Yonker is here. Wonder Llama. Hello, Wonder Llama. Good to see you. And yeah, to unicorn hats. Hell yeah. Zinu Marlina. Everybody partake. I love that we have a Wonder Llama in here. That's awesome. Your hubby loves the phrase, fuck off into the forever, as do I. I think it's delightful. I do hope Reese's video goes viral. I shared it. Me too, Christy's Boutique. Boutique. I thought it was an Ella Fascinator. Apparently, you can fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese. We all know this to be true. Janet G. We are talking about from Reese's live earlier. The one about how Hux was disconnected from by his grandfather. You know what? I just noticed something on the tag for this little guy. It says, can you see it? Is it gonna focus? For pets only. That's nonsense. I think everybody should have one. Oh yeah, there is a mug with fuck off into the forever. I think it's in Reese's merch store. Glad she mentally prepared us. Yes. Y'all know my mom disconnected from me 5 years ago, and I started to write her back today and couldn't finish. Fair. I have a friend who is an ex-Jehovah's Witness. Her mom won't talk to her. She is still heartbroken. Of course she is. Of course she is. Sunshines is here. Hello, Sunshines. Let's see. Ah, you were doing taxes today, Janet G. Good job. Hey, stopped in to say hi. Hi, Kim White. Going to listen to while going back to sleep, and we'll catch the replay. Sounds good. Sounds good. If you would be so kind, all of you, since Miss Dawn Gloves was kind enough to give us a little reminder, please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. And if you do like what you're experiencing here with the rest of the dirty stay-ups in the corner booth, then you would do yourself a favor by clicking subscribe and checking to see if you're still subscribed, because, you know, YouTube be YouTubing. But yeah, hit the subscribe button, tickle my bell, select all notifications so that you know whenever my random ass goes online. That would be great. We are up to, I now have a flat 220 subscribers left before I hit my first goal of 1,300 subscribers. So it's gone up a couple, and I love it. When I first saw the unicorn hat, I thought of a little girl birthday princess. That's fair, Care for JC. That's totally fair. Brian Lucas is here. Hello, Brian Lucas. Good morning. Good morning. On my channel. Oh, great. Holy crap, in a basket. 40,500 views. Shit. That's kind of a big deal. Nice. Thank you, Marla, for letting me know. And thank you, Christy's Boutique, for being excited for this milestone. I'm kind of beside myself. Wow. You're our pet cricket? Okay. Okay. Yep. Cricket is bug is pet. Guess you're someone's pet, I guess. I can be y'all's pet bug. When it says for pets, it means it's not made for children. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I got it now. My hubby is acquainted with an ex-JW. Her ex-spouse is using the JW connections to stalk her. She's had to change phone numbers and move multiple times, and they keep finding her. Okay, that's not cool. That is not cool. Uh-uh. I'm gonna need to get my other personalities to subscribe. I would appreciate that, sunshines. Always thankful for the like reminders since it's late. Absolutely. I dig it too. And I love that you guys in this little community take it upon yourselves to issue those reminders in a non-dickish way. Hi, Sandy Wandy. Good to see you. Good morning. How you doing? We are lucky. It's true. We are lucky. Um, for the people around us. Yes, we are. Um, I rarely win when I'm like playing slot machines or something. Um, but the people next to me almost always hit for something decent every time. You like my chapeau, Sandy Wendy? It's actually a headband, but it's really kind of perfect. And it was a gift from our lovely little Heather McLaughlin. Yes, we are shouting out our Mark Hardman. Hell to the yes. One more night to go, and then we get to have him in chat for 2 whole days in a row. It's awesome. We love it. Yep. Mark is doing his thing, but man, he gets home from work and is immediately on the tubes. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah, he's a fantastic human being, that Mark Hardman, and so, yeah, I am shouting him out. I'm gonna shout out Trish because I know she's probably listening. Um, Sunshine's your husband always wins at slots. Jerk. Yeah, right? Seriously. You're Agent 99? I don't know what that is. Now I have the Get Smart theme song playing in my head. See, I don't have the Get Smart theme playing in my head. I have the song 99 from Toto. Help. Let's see. What else do we have? Um, yeah, oh yes, from the show Get Smart, Max Smart was 007 and his hot girlfriend was Agent 99. Yep. So, let us Oh, Mix Mandy McGee. Hi, kitten. How you doing? Good to see ya. Kristen with a C. Kristen with a C is here, and she's gonna catch up at 2x and chipmunk speed the whole darn thing, and yeah, she'll be back with us shortly. Please stand by. Toto's still in your head, Sunshines? Yep, me too. Max was Agent 86. Yes, okay. That's better. Good news, says Pamela SP Butterfly. My dear friend that has been going through a really tough time over the last 4 years passed her physician assistant boards and is officially adopting her foster daughter on Friday. Congratulations. Congratulations to her. That's fantastic. Oh, that's not the one I was. I have a phone in my purse, but not in my shoe. Fair. I, too, do not have one in my shoe. When I think of Toto, all I can think of is Africa. Oh, no. That's about to change. Okay. So, hey, Gretchen Only. Good to see ya. Welcome. Hope you're doing okay today. So let's talk about travel tips, because there are a number of people who are going on the Anik. Holy crap. Anik is here. Hi, Anik. How are you feeling? You doing okay? Toto did a song called Pamela. That's how I found out about them. Yeah. The dirty shoe phone. Well, we're happy to have you here, Anik. And something is going pating pating, and I don't know why. Who's going pating? Yeah, for sure. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Phil, at 6 weeks old. We need this. We need this today. Oh, he's hiding his face. All you can see is the little floppy ear. Oh, we love Phil. Baby Phil. We love him. He makes us really happy. And thank you for the brain bleach. We needed that. We needed that. Okay. Now, 6 weeks old. 6 weeks old. Phil. Wait. 6 weeks? 6 months. 6 months old. No, 6 weeks old. That was 6 weeks. 6 weeks, Phil. Yes, I could tell that you emojied my name as Cricket Unicorn. He was laying on your center console. He is absolutely way too adorable. I have a travel question. How do you pack hair care products? Thank you, Diana S. I will tell you. I will tell you. A lot of people have been talking to me about what to pack, how to pack, what's allowed on the plane and what is not. What's allowed in your, do you mind? Yeah, I know. You just wanted some attention. You're going to get plenty. A lot of people haven't traveled in a very long time. And that means that they're a little confused. And I'm here to help, because that's what I do. I help. Hair care products. Depends on the hair care product, honestly. If you have things that are in aerosol cans, that's going to go for the flight in your checked bag. Any hair care products that you feel like you have to bring with you for the flight only, it's going to have to go in your checked bag. No getting around it. They won't let you carry full-size products of anything liquid or viscous in a carry-on bag. What is the peep's name, and is Ella jealous? Ella does not seem to be jealous, and I'm not really sure what its name yet is. But I feel very certain that this little peep will let me know. Yeah, just hasn't done so yet. Um, Pamela SP Butterfly, I created a spreadsheet packing list for our family. I adjust it for each trip. I've recently also creating packing lists for the boys. It really helps me pull everything together. That makes sense. I'm not good at spreadsheet, so I don't have that option. But yeah, that's pretty amazing and good for you. Good for you, man. If it works, if you've found a system that works for you, hell yeah. Um Basically, the only liquids that you're going to be carrying on the plane, and this is only for plane. This is just for the flights, not for the ship. The ship has different rules than TSA does. So, only for the flights. If it's full size, it goes in your checked bag. If it's like a little travel size guy, and like the other thing to remember too is that if you're not super picky about your body wash, your shampoo, those things will be provided in dispensers in the showers. So you don't even necessarily have to bring it. A lot of the guys are probably not going to bring their own shampoo or body wash or anything like that. Because once they find out that it's going to be provided for them, they're like, oh, well, shit, yeah. But, that's just kind of, they confiscated my e-lighter and didn't care about a regular one. I was surprised. Yeah, they don't really care about regular lighters, but they don't want you to have matches either. So there's that. Bar soap, says Tamber June. Bar soap? There might be, I once had shampoo foaming at the checked-in bag, but only once. Yes, I am fussy about hair. Okay, SP Fanny. Well, what I can tell you is that you can very easily pack full-size products. Most guys don't give two craps about what soap or shampoo we use. That is the truth. If you want to have full size, pack them in your checked baggage. And the other thing that I really strongly recommend is tape them shut. Leave a little tab for yourself on the tape so you're not sitting there scraping at it with a fingernail for 8 years trying to get the damn thing open. Tape them shut and put them in a giant Ziploc bag. That's probably the best thing that I can recommend for you. That way, if there's any leakage of anything, it's going to stay contained at least within the Ziploc bag. You'll need your dry shampoo also. Yep, and that can go in your checked bag as well. I don't know what they consider dry shampoo. It's dry, but it's an aerosol. They don't like people having aerosols, I think, but I don't know. I would say put it in the checked bag. For things that if you're only carrying little travel sizes of, you need a 1 quart Ziploc bag, or whatever other brand you use, or if you have an acceptable, reasonable facsimile. Like, a lot of times there'll be places like Sephora, that sell little kits with, like, empty bottles that you can refill and they're all in their own little kit. Appa, why did you do that? Yeah. I just burned the fuck out of my knuckle with a glue gun while upholstering a chair. Yeah, Appa, why? Don't do that anymore. Yeah. Fuck knuckle. Always pack extra baggies, easier than fighting to get my bag open. That's true. Some, you're not flying. Okay, then that makes it even easier because then you can bring that right on board. You can put it in the, hand it to the porters, hand your bag to the porters, and off you go. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. But you want to have a 1 quart bag. Quart size bag. Do you have some aloe to put on that thing, Appa? Okay. Well, she was upholstering this. This is what she's been working on. Yeah. It is pretty, but dang. One quart zipper bag. I legit have recurring nightmares about having to pack up my stuff from summer camp, and it's so much that I can't find everything, and I end up leaving without my shit. Weird, I know. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let's try not to invoke those, okay? Because it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm talking about this now in April. You weren't even using the glue gun at the time. Even better. Appa, this is the quality content that I expect from you, honestly. I'm getting this going early because I know a lot of people have questions, and I know that a lot of people haven't traveled in a long time, and a lot of people be looking at countdowns, you know, like I am. That's on the app, y'all. If you don't have the app yet, might want to get on that. You download the app. Oh, did Mariana show up? Did I miss Mariana? I feel like I must have missed somebody. And I'm sorry if I did. I'm going to break into my BFF's house and put this thing in her office. Nice. Good job, Appa. Packing meds is kind of a bother, for sure. But necessary, right? Last time I flew anywhere was in 2017. Care for JC. I learned to roll my clothes. If you do it right, it doesn't wrinkle and you can pack more. There are so many different schools of thought when it comes to packing. And that's like, do you crisscross layers and then fold everything in? Do you roll everything? What do there's packing cubes, compression packing cubes. I mean, there are so many different options for that. and so many different schools of thought that yeah, it's I'm not going to tell you which one is better or worse. It's totally up to you. There are YouTube toots on all of them. Is there laundry on the ship? Yes, Marla. There is uh self-service laundrette on a couple of the different floors. And there is also laundry that you pay for where they take it away and do it for you. They wash it, they fold it, they well, okay, they dry it before they fold it. Wash, dry, fold, and then they bring it back and set it in your cabin in a nice little basket, and it's all wrapped up in tissue paper, and it's ridiculous. Appa has packing cubes and only bringing a carry-on, a backpack, and a medicine bag for 2 months in Europe. Nice. Or stack and roll. Still need to narrow down my luggage. Yeah, I mean, but yes, there is laundry on the ship. If you want to bring your own Tide Pods or whatever, snack pods, um, you can certainly do that. Where should I go on my last 4 days in Europe, Nana? Well, where will you be right before then? That's a good question. Ew, I wouldn't want that job. Imagine the shitty draws. Nope, not touching strangers' drawers. That's fair enough. That's fair enough, Hef. I can get behind that. Yeah, you can bring your own laundry detergent. They have it available for purchase there. It's not super expensive. You can bring your own dryer sheets if you use them, etc., etc. So they do have a self-service laundrette, but they also do have full-service laundry so that you can just send it out and not have to worry about it, which is nice. Friend of a friend had a second handbag while traveling. Drug dogs gave alert because previous owner had used it for carrying drugs. Bag went to trash mid-trip. Yeah, kind of don't blame you. Melody, Netherlands, Germany, Netherlands, England, possibly Strasbourg. I mean, Norway? Finland. You can go to Finland. Hi, Dilrod. No matches, you said? I would be dismayed. I always pack wooden matches for purposes of bathroom etiquette. Yes. You can pack them. Just don't have them in your pockets or in your carry-on for the flight. If you can go to Edinburgh Fringe, you go right ahead and do that, Appa. I think that'd be amazing. Yeah, so you can pack them for sure. You just have to put them in your checked bag for the flight. Ooh, Italian coast, Scotland, of course. Ireland's beautiful. I would go to Wales. I would go to Cardiff. So many different places I would go though. But yeah, it's only for on the actual plane. You can have them with you. That's not a problem. Austria is kick-ass, says Gretchen only. Okay, good. Appa, Austria, apparently is kick-ass. There's a spray for the scent in the bathroom. Yes, there is. There is. It's called Poo-Pourri. But there are a number of different ones that have different names and might end up in Italy like the Achilles heel for one weekend. There you go. Mariana, I'm a bit jealous that I can't join you at the cruise, but when I win the lottery, you will definitely see me on the one after. We're here for you. I'll be waiting for that. That'll be great. Okay, let's do this because it is time for this. And then I will be able to be a little bit less distracted by everything and try to be a little bit more linear if I can. So, are you guys ready? Do you have them? Some of you have already taken them. Taken what? Night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds, time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so the melatonin doesn't stick. Or whatever else you have that might stick. Sip first. I know. Lanier on this channel? What? Who? I don't even know. It's crazy. It's bonker doodles. Don't shove your hand in a glass of ice water. Put your hand under running, tepid water. Don't go for the cold. That's just going to shock the system even more and do more damage to the tissue. Ooh, the Swarovski Museum, Gretchen. I bet it was bizarre. Innsbruck. Went into the Alps, walked around the city. Swarovski Museum. That's amazing. Yeah, she burned herself on a hot glue gun. Kimberly, woman's a mess. I would like more videos of you singing. You have an amazing voice. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Christie's Boutique. I appreciate that. So, okay. When we are packing for the airport, know that you will be able to, yeah, no ice, just cool water for burns. You will be able to reorganize your bags before you go on the ship. Wait, there's a Swarovski museum? Apparently there is, Anik, and apparently it's in Innsbruck. I know, I kind of need to do that. So sparkly. If you you're gonna have time. You're gonna have plenty of time to change things around in your bags so that you have what you want for boarding day on the ship versus what you need for your actual carry-on on the flight. There are two different sets of permissions, number one. So there's that. TSA is really strict about a lot of things. So if you are flying in and you're not driving to the port, then you want to be cognizant of what the rules are for airlines. And these days, they're pretty strict. It's still like security theater, basically. And I've noticed that over the years, things have lessened quite a bit from what they were, but it keeps changing all the time, like first it was, you practically had to have a cavity search before you could go through the checkpoint. Then they were like, well, no, you can keep your clothes on. You might be able to keep your belt on, but you definitely can't wear shoes. Okay, fine. So now I have to wear friggin' sock feet. Unless you get TSA pre-check. If you get TSA pre-check, or global entry, then you don't have to take your shoes off, which is pretty cool. But if you don't have those things and you're just a regular schmo traveling with a passport, you're going to have to take your shoes off. So be prepared for that. Don't wear anything too involved to the airport. Knee-high lace-up boots are right out. Yeah, Hef, 100%. Do not wear knee-high lace-up boots to the airport. That's a bad idea, and it's going to give you nothing but grief, and everyone around you is going to hate you with the fiery hot death of 1,000 burning nuns. Don't do it. So, you want shoes that are easy to take on and off. You want comfortable clothing that isn't going to be too binding. And the rules are as follows. If it's 3 ounces or less. Oh, Anik, thank you for gifting a membership. And welcome, Riley's Human. Which line with TSA ID, regular one or something on the side? What do you mean with a TSA ID, Duchess Diana? Because you've worked for TSA? Or is it TSA pre-check? I'm confused. I need something a little bit more clarification. I went through the airport security with a belt on and told them if I take it off, they're going to drop, and they did. Hopefully you weren't commando that day. If you have an actual TSA ID, I don't know what to tell you. You might be able to go through a different line. You may have a security clearance so that you can actually just do whatever. Hello, Ed Irwin. Good to see you. Oh, Lord. I saw a lady get asked to step aside because her incontinence underwear set off the alarm. She was mortified. I bet she was. I bet she was. Oh, Lord. That's terrible. Gretchen, you've never been to the Caribbean, so you can't wait to hear about the cruise. It's going to be amazing. You can ask to be patted down. Yes. Mix Mandy McGee is correct. You can ask to be patted down. Yes, it is, Barbara. It sure is. With flowers and everything. Isn't it amazing? TSA pre-check, yes, you get a different line, Duchess Diana. You can ask to be pat down if you don't want to go through the little scando thing where you stand up and you put your hands up and your feet in the little feet prints on the floor and then you're scanned. You can ask for a manual check. You can certainly do that. And they will, depends on who's patting you down. They're going to get a female to do it. They do matchy with whatever whatever you're presenting as, whatever gender you're presenting as, they will match you up with that person. So, but yeah, you can, if I can't go in it, I have to get a manual check. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. I've gotten freedom gropes, as I refer to them, a number of times, actually. So I don't have to go through it. I don't have to be irradiated or whatever. I have no idea what those are. I don't know what the long-term effects might be. So You have to get patted down every time in your chair. Of course you do, artsy tartsy, because you can't walk through the thing. And it can be annoying. My daughter woke me up. She quit vaping and wore 2 nicotine patches to bed. She got Nick sick. Yeah, I bet she did. Hello, Daniel Sander. I read a bunch of stories like that. Hi, Psych on the Rocks. Good to see ya. Now she's hungry, so I thought I'd say hi. Well, hi, Barbara. We're happy that you're here. I'm getting hungry now, too. The thing beeping with people's incontinence and period pads. Yeah, it's just gross. So rude. Yeah, I ask for a manual check on a regular basis. Almost got into it with a TSA agent because when I was pregnant, because I asked for the pat down and he kept assuring me it was safe for me and the baby. I declined. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I request a pat down frequently. Had to get a pat down at the airport once, and she did this spiel about how we could go in a private room. Yes. Yes, they do ask you if you wish to go into a private room so you can have your screening done in private, or, if you're okay with staying out there. They do. They have to. They have to offer that. Ken Cole is here. Hello, everyone. Can you guys scooch over a little bit so I can slide in the booth? Yep. Everybody scooch over. And they all rolled over and one fell out. There's so much stuff we have in our bodies already. Agreed, Mix Mandy. It took all my restraint not to make a joke about the private room, right? The VIP room. Swarovski Museum was something out of Clockwork Orange. Oh my. We are filled with plastic. Misha! Hello, lurking Misha. Good to see ya. Yep. Yep. You can go through the thing, or you can get a private pat down, or you can get a pat down out there in public in front of the whole wide world. I don't really care who sees me getting a pat down. I will take my grope and be just fine with it. Honestly, doesn't bother me at all. My mom has a card that shows her knee and hip replacements. They use the wand and pat her down. Yeah, my mom has a lot of titanium. Mischief managed. Hi. Good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, there's so many different reasons that people don't want to go through those. And there's a lot of different reasons that they're going to set them off. So, if you have metal inside your body, get the card from your doctor, or, figure out where to get it so that it lists exactly what you have and where it is. And just hand it over to the TSA folks and be like, hey, y'all, this is a thing that's happening. I'm half bionic. And here's the evidence from my doctor. So what's next? And, they know what to do. And they'll get you through there. But here's the thing. One quart bag. Oh, you're on pain meds and sleeping through everything. I'm so sorry, Mischief Managed. That's stinky. One quart bag, zipper bag, Ziploc, whatever, reasonable facsimile, cute little kit from Sephora, whatever it is. Okay. Into that, you can put liquids that are bottles 3 ounces or less. So, lippies, fragrance oils, vape juice. If you happen to have little miniatures of mouthwash, of your face cleanser if you use a liquid like a foaming cleanser or something. Um, your sunblock, maybe. I carry sunblock in a stick specifically so that I can keep the full size other sunblock in my bag and have it. Um, so that I don't really have to worry about. Um, and all of those things have to fit in your 1 quart bag and it has to close. So just keep that in mind. Little tiny of air of hairspray, Downy wrinkle release. If you feel like you have to have it with you on the plane, in your carry-on, it goes in the little plastic bag. Full stop. Um, Target has amazing travel accessories, including the 1 quart bag. Yep, this is a true thing. Ken Cole is on it with that. Target has them. Sephora has them, or at least they used to. Um, there's a lot of different options there. So you can, but just remember, if it's a liquid or a viscous substance, so those little TNT tubes of toothpaste, that also counts. Liquid or a viscous substance, it goes in the bag. And you have to be able to close it, like I said. And then when you get to the airport and you pull out your laptop and you put that in a bin and you take off your shoes and you put those in a bin and then you take your bag and you just put the whole thing in the bin, in the little bin that goes through the scanning machine. And because they want to be able to see it and verify that it is a bag and it's got all the things and you closed it and the whole nine, right? Here's the fun part. I have seen so many things that they've missed. So many things that they've missed. Even with me, I've got vape juice, massive bottles of vape juice, just rolling around in my purse, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. They're like, okay. I got my vapes. Nobody ever says a word about those. They want you to take all of your individual electronics out the bag. Ann Hummingbird, good night, honey. I hope you feel better soon. They want you to take it out of your carry-on bag or your purse or whatever and put it in a bin. So your laptop, your iPad, your Kindle, your phone, all of that stuff has to be brought out as well. Now, they are saying some of you, in some airports, they're letting you put all of your electronics in the same bin. Some airports are a little bit more stinky about that than others. But that's really the big rule. If you're putting it in your checked luggage, all of this information does not apply to you because they don't care. What I would say is definitely try to tape it shut if you can and put them in the stinking big Ziploc bag. Wrap them somehow. Put them in a plastic bag. Wrap each one of them individually. I don't give a fuck. But pressurization being what it is, and the fact that they're just flinging them suitcases all over the place, you want to have them wrapped up in something so that if they do manage to burst, off you go. You're going to the mess will be contained and it won't be all over your clothes. And yeah, so do that. When it comes to the cruise, the rules are different. And what happens when you roll up on the cruise is that you're going to get there, you're going to walk in, you're going to be arriving in the port and going, oh my God, that's huge. That's really big. Holy, holy shit, that's big. We're going to be going on that? Wow. And you're going to stand there and stare at it for a while. And then you're going to take a bunch of photos. Um, and metric conversions are going on in your head as I speak. Alan Ballantyne, you are adorable, and I did not convert anything. We're doing fluid ounces. 3 fluid ounces. That's what I got. That's what you had. That's the number for you to convert. I'm not sure how many milliliters that is, but it's more than 100 milliliters. Yep. These boats are effing big. They are. And when you get there, you'll understand. There's nothing that I can tell you that's going to correctly convey what information your eyeballs are going to be feeding your brain when you get there. And then you'll go in. So you'll see the ship, you go, and then you'll take a couple photos and you'll get your shit together and you'll see a bunch of dudes standing by these massive luggage carts. Oh, so it's about 90 milliliter? Okay, good. Thank you, Hef. You've heard that before when you took your shirt off. Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did. Those things are huge. I never know how TSA will handle knitting and crochet tools. Yeah, yeah. For the most part, I haven't had any problems with knitting needles. I always use circulars, which, I mean, can be used as close range weapon or as even more deadly as a garrote. But yeah, they da 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 dee 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 dee. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. I haven't seen them have any problems with knitting needles. The only place that had a problem with knitting needles, Mexico. I brought them into Mexico just fine. I was trying to leave. I had to go and buy a separate bag and check it for a set of knitting needles. What? So yeah, it was pretty rough. But the other thing that you want to be very careful about is when you're bringing crafting implements, scissors. Scissors. Yep. And even if they're the cute little ones that look like a pendant, I watched a video on the day cruise ships restock food and such for a new voyage. It was fascinating. Yeah, turnaround day. Turnaround day is always something. It's hellacious for the crew, but man, leave it to Mexico to act up when someone's heading back, right? I love my packing cubes. Hello, Knit Pearl. Good to see ya. I've never had troubles with my knitting stuff. Yep. I've never had problems in the US with knitting stuff at all. Not a drop. But yeah, if basically now you're wondering how TSA is going to handle our very special merch, the knife. It is not likely to be sharp. Therefore, they probably won't care. But I would say pack it in your checked bag. So yeah, checked bag for the poop knife for sure. Um, you're gonna see a whole bunch of guys, not too many women, but generally a lot of guys hanging around these massive luggage carts. And what you do is you tape your vape juice. If you're going on a plane, it will leak. Otherwise, mine never has. But I do find that things get flooded in the actual vape, and I generally have to perform a very thorough cleaning unless I leave it maybe a third full. Don't have a full tank because it'll go everywhere inside your pocket. It's bad, bad, bad. All those guys, slip them a 20 and a wink. You damn right. You bring your bags, anything that you don't want to carry on with you to the ship, anything that you don't want to have slung over your shoulder or rolling around by a handle until you're able to get to your cabin. Sometimes you board the ship so early, you can't go directly to your cabin because it's not ready yet. But you want to make sure that you have what you need. And what I would recommend for that, your meds, a change of clothes, a swimsuit, some sunblock, and maybe some different shoes. Keep those in your carry-on so that even if the cabin's not ready yet, you can still go up to the pool. You can change. There are places where you can change. I prefer to get on the ship early as possible, Barbara, personally. That's what I'm down with. I love being on the ship as early as possible, and that's definitely my vacation doesn't start until I am on the ship and I have a fancy drink, a cocktail in my hand. If I'm on Norwegian, it's usually straight to the restaurant for brunch and a Bloody Mary. And then, yeah, then it's kind of official. On Carnival, I have to have a fun ship special on the first day of the sailing. I just have to. But everything else you can put in your checked baggage. If you wind up with, did I leave them up here? No, I didn't. I brought them downstairs. If you have your fun little rum runners, the bags that have a little screw top on them that you can put liquids in that you're not necessarily large quantities of liquids in that you're not necessarily supposed to be bringing on the cruise, but you plan on doing so anyway so that you don't have to pay extra for it. Those you want to go in your checked bag. No metal handcuffs. No metal handcuffs requiring a key. No. 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 I mean it. No. They will be confiscated. They will be taken away. The answer is no. Leather manacles? You can probably get away with those. As long as they don't require a key. I said no. Start with me. Don't make me have to turn this chat around or none of us is going to Disneyland. As for other sex toys, Hef wants to know. You don't have to have them in your carry-on. You can check them. You can, maybe keep your favorite one in your carry-on if you plan on getting on the ship and just getting right to it. You wouldn't have to take them out of your bag like the electronics. Now, I'm saying this about when you're at the cruise terminal. For the hotel or for the flight, put them in your checked bag. It's better for everybody involved. Yeah. You wouldn't have to take them out of your bag like electronics, but there would be questions. Lots of questions. Ken Cole is choking on his Xenu Marlene. Very nice. Headed straight to the boys with the carts so they don't check our suitcases. Damn right. We go right to the boys with the carts. When we get there, we're making a beeline for them. Now, you will have already printed out your luggage tags, some of your documents that you'll be able to print out before sailing, and you can attach them to your bag. That's going to have your cabin number on it. It's going to have your name on it. And that way they know where to fling your bags. Bring everything that you don't want to carry around with you on the ship while you're waiting for your cabin to be ready. Straight to those boys. Hand them some cash. Confirm that you know what cabin number you're in. And off you go. Give them cash. These are the people responsible for your bags and making sure that they don't, oops, fall in the bay. Give them a little bit of cash. These guys bust ass. And then the crew is going to be busting ass, getting all your bags to your cabins. But that means it's taken out of your hands. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it. No extra inspections, no nothing. It just goes on the ship. It's beautiful. So now that you've got your little carry-on and your purse, or maybe your carry-on is your purse. Maybe you got a backpack. I don't know. Do you? Into the terminal you go. And you go through security. And they're going to have you, they're going to ask you questions, and you go through a really just dead basic metal detector. It's not like the whoop, whoop things that they have in the airport now. No, it is straight up a metal detector. Just make sure to take all the crap out your pockets. You won't be able to bring beverages through. So if you have a bottle of water that you've been sipping on all morning, or you're, on your third cappuccino, slam it back, baby, and into the trash, because you're not going to be allowed to bring that stuff on board. So go through the metal detector, hand your bag off to the nice people. They're going to send it through the little scannity scan. And off you go to check in. You get checked in. They'll give you your key cards. And you're ready to rock. You get on the ship. It's going to be amazing. You're going to step on board and be like, holy crap. This is really huge. How is this a ship? What happened? I think I'm in a hotel. And that's what it's going to feel like. So, do it. That's your basics. What do you think about European river cruises? I think they're delightful. And they are one of the things I still need to check off on my list. I have not personally done them, but I have booked them for other people. And they look like just an astonishing experience. And I would love to do that, actually. European river cruises sound delightful. And once inside the ship, we head straight to the ones in the presidential seat. Nice. Okay, but I have Love Ants toys, and Alan will have access to the app. I need to know these things. We'll talk. I found a delightful vape that looks like a regular vape, but you can put a cartridge in it, all sneaky like. Ooh, sneaky. I like sneaky like. So I can't wear one on the plane? Damn, I'll get bored. Well, I don't know if it would even work on the plane, honestly, because I don't know that you'd be able to get the signal from the app. You may be bored on the plane, Hef, but you'll get boned once you get on the ship. It's fine. See you, Marlene, y'all. And Asby Fanny says we need more likes and dislikes. Apparently, the 60 people that are in here, some people haven't hit the button. If you would be so kind, I would super extra appreciate it. And check to see if you're still subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We'd love to have you here as a subscriber in the corner booth. And I'm only 220 away from my next goal, my petty goal of hitting 1,300 subscribers. Yeah. So, it's fast, it's free, it's painless. I like that part the best. Painless. So few things in life are painless. Thank God I'm only 10 minutes from the port in case I forget my ID passport like it happened a few months ago. Oh, shit, Ken. That's bonkers. Let's see. How long does it take to check in? Like, how long do we have to stand in line? Depends. It depends. It depends on how well they have their shit together. But you know what? Sometimes you can get through and be checked in and on your way to the gangway within 15 minutes. So it really just varies. It varies on when we get there. It varies varies by how well they're functioning at the terminal that day. What I am going to recommend, remember that app I showed you? The Carnival Hub app. You want that. You want it. And you want to, as soon as it will start letting you want to get all of your pre-check-in stuff done as soon as possible and request your boarding time, because they're going to give you a boarding time. That's been their latest trick. I think the boarding times are bullshit. I just show up when I show up. People don't like it. Tough. But some cruise lines are getting really strict about it. So, you show up, request a boarding time as early as you can. That's what I'm going to recommend. Check in as soon as you can and request a boarding time as early in the day as you can. It's generally not going to be before 11 a.m. or noon. The sooner you get there and the sooner you get in line, the sooner you'll get through the line. So, good morning, Lydia Von Stretchclaw. Good to see you. Sorry, listening while working. That's okay, sweet pea. I forgot my ID when I was going to check in. I jumped in my car and made it home and back to the airport in 25 minutes. Enough time for the flight to close in my face. No, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Summer Savage. High and ready to sleep. Love you, my dirty sexy ups. You are high. Nice auto cock rocket there. Sleep sweet, some. Yes, handcuffs off the list. Thank you. Still subscribed. Never been unsubscribed from anyone. Lucky, I guess. Well, good. I'm glad to see it, Mischief Managed. One cigarette for the road. Okay, some. Will the non-cruisers get updates on the crazy antics of the cruisers? Gretchen. Does the Pope shit in the woods? Of course you're going to get updates on the crazy antics. Of course you are. As often as possible. And Barbara got the app. Good job. Here's the other thing. I carry a notebook. I take notes on what kind of crazy shit people get up to. Oh, yeah. Yep. Signed up for Wi-Fi packages It's happening. Anik, finally getting sleepy. Good night. Okay, honey, sleep sweet. Have I made progress on shuttles? This is giving me passport anxiety. Oh, Lydia, don't panic, honey. Don't panic. You're gonna be fine. Progress on shuttles. That is something that I'm working with, and I've been calling hotels. Because that's really what it's going to come down to is if the hotel offers shuttle service, um, either included in the hotel rate or for a very nominal fee for everybody. That's going to be kind of a sticking point for me. But there aren't a whole lot of hotels that actually offer cruise shuttles in Miami, which is stinking weird. Doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Yep, Hef's big fat ass will be shaking all up in the camera. She says, yes, I did say I take notes, artsy tartsy. Yes, I did. Because I do. Summer Savage, how much is the Wi-Fi package, baby? Get that app and it will tell you. It's all there on the app. I think there should be some filming and make it into some kind of reality show. SPTV goes wild. You've booked a hotel fairly near the port. Well, why did you do that, silly girl? I'm going to be handling a hotel for, everybody else. Note to self, pre-order Memoirs of Bug Book when it is available. Yeah, there is an app. There is an app, Lydia Von Stretchclaw. It's called Carnival Hub. Hub, Carnival Hub. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Carnival Hub. Ah, you booked it when you bought the flight. Okay, that makes sense. So you get that. You log into the app using your booking number and you provide a little bit more information so it can find you. And boom, there you go. Bob's your uncle. You're in. And like I said, my favorite thing about it, honestly, is that it gives you the countdown. It gives you the cruise countdown and it updates it constantly. We are now 149 days, 8 hours, and 25 minutes away from cruise day. I love it. The hub doesn't recognize your email address. That's dumb. How weird. Lydia Von Stretchclaw, and I'm still fat, damn it. Well, that's okay, so am I. I wouldn't worry about that. Who cares? Who cares? Be fat. Be fat and happy. Be fat and sassy. Just be you. That's all I care about. Now, are you saying that what happens on the ship does not stay on the ship? What do you think this is, Vegas? How's it supposed to stay on the ship anyway when there's going to be 50,000 cameras and all these people trying to stream the antics to the people that are shoreside? I mean, come on. No, what happens on the ship does not stay on the ship. I'm really good at keeping secrets, but with that kind of craziness. Oh, since your thyroid crapped out. Yes, of course, Lydia. That makes sense. Okay, I've definitely missed something. Did you say a poop knife? Yes, Kristen with a C? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And if you want more information about the poop knife, you can go back a couple of days to a stream called, what did I call it? It's not a turd spurtle myrtle. You're welcome. I will say before you watch that though, that you thoroughly empty your bladder because wow, we laughed during that one. For a small fee, it would stay on the ship. Mwah. Yeah, seriously. There may just be a streamathon. You ain't kidding, Ken Cole. There are so many people who are going to be wanting to stream. The good news is that I'm always up in the middle of the night, right? And so that's when people would expect me to be streaming. That's also when most of the people are going to be in bed, so the internet won't be anywhere near as tied up or busy. Method to my madness. Yes, there is a whole show dedicated to poop knives. It's true. It's true. God, did we laugh a lot during that show. Holy crap in a basket. Holy chopped up doo-doo. Sounds like people may have secrets like getting their pants shredded up. Yes. Yes, I agree. I agree completely. And that's ridiculous. Yeah. Hi, I see you. You're not subtle. This kid's a mess. This kid is a mess. Ah, yes, the poop knife. Shreddy pants, poop knives. You just never know what we're going to get up to. You were surprised to hear Reddit is not the only place where the knife exists, nor is FARC the only place where the knife exists. It is a thing. Xena Marlene to poop knives. Cheers. Well, hello, so do we. We will be tuning in from our cabins, or the Dirty Stay-Ups can have a live reunion. Oh, we are definitely going to have a live reunion. We're going to do it. And as a matter of fact, Ken, we were talking about going to actual Denny's in Miami the night before so that we can commandeer a corner booth or two and live stream from there. It'll be absolutely ridiculous, and we're going to have a great time. This Ella has booked her cabin. Yes. Yes, she has. Yeah, we're going to cram as many of us into this broadcast is not sponsored by Denny's. I have not been paid to say this. I really want some freaking Denny's food right now. Like waffles. Not those weird sausage waffles, though. Book me. I've never been to a Denny's, if that's okay. Yeah, you're welcome to come along with us. I want to stream with all of our corner booth people together. Fucking A. Yes, there's one on Biscayne and 30-something. Nice. Yeah, I looked it up, Ken Cole. There's like shitloads of Denny's around there. So we're going to find a way to make it happen. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's on. It is on. So yeah, Ella's gonna come with us. We will have Ella. And yeah, I planned on making it well known that anybody who wants to come with us to Denny's is welcome to do so. Just know that you may wind up being on camera because we're gonna live stream. We're gonna live stream from there. I have to order fries. Why, Gretchen? Ken Cole can fit 5 in his SUV. Beautiful. I don't know if they have disco fries there. That's more of a diner thing. Um, but yeah, I want all the delicious carbs. I want moons over my hammy. Sassy Savage! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, somebody went full rookie. Here, just woke up, did a bad thing and got drunk and passed out before 7 p.m. Well, yesterday was a rough one. I have to order fries and call them disco fries. Disco fries can only be disco fries if they meet certain criteria. Ella needs a floating safety vest. Okay, I can accept that. See what I can do to find her a life jacket. I was on Reese's live stream when she did the brunch in Seattle. I have pictures. Excellent. Good. Good. Yeah. So, how's your head feeling, Sassy? Need a snack? Glass of water? Some Advil? Um, whose birthday? It's Sassy's birthday? Happy birthday, Sassy Savage. Yay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. He's excited. Birthday. You get a little peep show for your birthday. Yeah, I know it was cheesy. Leave me alone. Nope, took a shot to keep going. All right, hair of the dog. Do it. Good job. Do you? Okay, thank you. Yeah, that kid is a mess. Yeah. So it's why was the word so hard to remember? Safety vest, life jacket. It's okay, SP Fanny. I knew what you meant. I'm gonna have to make one. It's gonna have to be bright orange. How do you feel about that? Yeah. Yeah, she's feeling about as meh about it as she possibly could. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, when we get on the ship, you will want to watch the safety video. You can watch it in your room, or you can watch it from your phone, but you have to watch it. It will then tick off that you have watched it, and you will go to your assembly station. Yes, they do pancakes all day, Lydia Von Stretchclaw. Absolutely. Yes, they do. And yes, they do have a breakfast sandwich called Moons Over My Hammy. I actually read it as life jacket, didn't notice it said safety vest. Yes, the Xenu Marlene to Sassy Savage. And her birthday. Hell to the yes. We will then, after you've watched the safety video, you want to go check in at your assembly station. Yes, meh is Ella's default about most things, except when she gets mad. Poor Ella. You go to your assembly station, which is where, if there was an emergency, you would grab your life jacket out of the room and you would go directly to there. What? Come on now. Cinnamon roll pancakes. I just died and went to heaven. Sorry, closing website. Yeah, I don't blame you. Those need to be in my face. Look at all the breakfasts that Heather McLaughlin found. Yum, yum, yum. I want all of them. Thank you. Love you all so much, and you all get the creds for being the first to wish me a happy birthday. Wouldn't have had it any other way. Nice. Nice. Because birthday celebrations with the dirty stay-ups is, it's the best way to start things off, right? Um, anyway, your assembly station. You go to your assembly station, okay? And you get there and you present your little key card that you got at check-in, and they will scan it. And then they will give a very brief chat. You do not have to take your life jacket to the assembly station. You do not, Marla Dillard. Not anymore. I think I've only ever had to do that once. You do not have to take your life jacket to the assembly station. You just go there, you scan in. They will show you how to properly put on your life jacket, and then they'll dismiss you. You just fuck off. Off you go. And you're done. They do still do loud horn blast. Yes, they will demonstrate for you what an emergency horn blast would sound like, what the emergency signal would sound like. And that one can be loud and a little bit miserable. But at least then you'll know what it sounds like. And you're bringing all the Pepto. Okay. Put it in your checked bag when you fly down so you don't get it confiscated by TSA. I don't know if you're really going to need it, though, to be honest. And then that's pretty much it. Then you're on your way. Go get some drinks, hit the buffet, hit Guy's Burger Joint, change into your swimmies, hang out in the pool, hot tub if you're into that kind of thing. Just walk around, play getting to know you on the ship, learn where you're going to be having dinner, learn where the theaters are, where the karaoke is going to be, all that kind of stuff. Go to Red Frog and have a beer that they brew on the ship. Yes, I am not kidding. They have the Red Frog Brew Pub, and they brew a couple of different beers on the ship. And Daniel Sander, have a lovely day. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Yeah, wander around. Check out your new environment and where you're going to be, your home, for the next 8 days. Get some snacks. Get a fun ship special. Or don't. Find the library. Meds are kicking in. Night, everyone. Hope to catch y'all again soon. Mischief Managed, you are always welcome here. We love to see you. Sleep sweet. Shouldn't everyone run en masse to assembly stations properly attired just to kick off the cruise? I can just see Reese now. I know, trying to figure out which caftan to wear for the muster. Yeah, that'll be fun. Checking the excursions this weekend. Very nice, Lydia. Very nice. I got my cabin booked today. Very excited. And for those who stayed up the night before, aka us, go take a nap. Maybe, but only after I've had a food. And, well, I mean, you can go take a nap. I'm not going to be able to, because I know everybody going to be trying to get in touch with me. Where's my room? Where's my suitcase? Where's my butt? I had it when we were in the terminal. Now I don't know where it is. And I've been searching with both hands, and I can't find it. They're going to be asking me where everything is. There's certain things that I'm going to have to be doing to assist certain clients right when I get on board. Your hubby now wants to go. Oh no, Barbara. He can book his own cabin if he wants, I suppose. But he doesn't necessarily have to hang out with you. Janet G, good night. Sleep sweet, honey. Lydia, your system will be a mess after the flight. Of course it will. Yeah, it absolutely will. Jet lag is a biatch and a half. So you can, in fact, still book. However, today was the last day that I am able to book group rates. So it's going to be going off of general inventory. And the only cabins that I have available right now are what's called a guarantee cabin. It means that you're booked into a cabin category. You choose which cabin category you want. Inside, ocean view, balcony. You pays your fare. You put your deposit down. That deposit is now non-refundable for a guarantee cabin. And if you buy, say, a balcony guarantee, you're guaranteed a balcony, but you don't get to pick out which one. Carnival will assign your balcony. And sometimes that's great because you were only going to be able to afford a partially obstructed balcony and you wound up in an amazing, gorgeous extended balcony or an aft balcony or a wraparound balcony. You don't know. You paid for a balcony, you got a balcony. Maybe you really wanted the big extended balcony or the aft balcony or the wraparound balcony, and you wound up with a partially obstructed view. It's the way the loony shakes when it comes to guarantee cabins. But you don't get to pick your cabin. That's where we're at. This when I have been telling you people that this ship has been selling like mad, it has really been selling like mad. I am calling all the time to see if there are yes, yes, pointing you and have toward the people staying in the grand suites and the ocean suites. That's as big as they get on this ship, Ken Cole. Priorities, yes, absolutely. If I know who's in them, I'll let you know. Right now, all I know is that they're booked. Last cruise I was on, went with friends. Hub decided to go, then got pissed he was ignored. Duh, it was a group trip. Can we bribe the cabin crew asking for a friend? Bribe them to do what? Precisely. Because, I mean, yes, generally. I always kick my cabin crew a little extra something. And I have, for a cool room, it's not even up to the cabin crew. It's up to shoreside. It's up to shoreside operations. And I have nothing, no control over that at all. I have the particular room that I have simply because there was more musical cabins going on, and the person whose cabin I snapped up actually wants me to be right close to them for their own comfort. So I said, okay. We have a standard gratuity to pay, don't we? Yes. And it is $128 for the entire sailing. That's total. That's your standard gratuity per person for that's split between like a bunch of different people. It's your cabin attendant and their assistant, your waiter at dinner or server at dinner and their assistant, and some other people behind the scenes as well. So yeah. Oh no, you're not on your own, Ken Cole. Depending on the age, Reese may or may not want to join. That's true. He said, well, if Tommy's going, I want to go. They get along so well. Like Reese and I just sat and listened to them talk. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, if he can buy a balcony guarantee. If that's what he wants. Shit, he can buy an inside guarantee. I don't care. He can do what he wants. Personally, I have 2 more cabins left to sell until I get to 40 people or 40 cabins. I may not be able to hit 45 like I had originally hoped, but I'd like to get to 40. Right now, we are at 38 cabins and 59 guests. It's pretty freaking good. So, people can still book. It's just that I can't tell them where their cabin's going to be. They don't get to pick it out. Carnival chooses it for you. And you may not even know what cabin you've been assigned until the day before the sailing. That's kind of a problem for some people, and I understand that, but that's what we got. So, you can still book. If Jacob Harkey still wants to go with us, he can still book. If Dustin Fountain wants to come in and go on the cruise with us, he can still book. Shit, the 2 of them can share a room. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. People can still book. They certainly can. And I would love for that to happen. So, if you know people who are on the fence, who are thinking, well, maybe, but I just, and then they start getting that FOMO, there you go. Tell them to get in touch with me. They can still book. And I'd love to have them. So I'm doing hotel stuff this week. I've been working on it. Amazing for where this whole thing started. No shit, Marla Dillard. It's been cool to see this whole process and community come together. I agree with you. It has been absolutely amazing. And I will say, even though I'm whinging about wanting 40 rooms instead of the 38 that I have booked, goals, right? You got to have goals. You got to keep working toward your goals. But for the first annual anything, for the first time we're doing this event, this has been a pretty spectacular response. And I love it. I'm just blown away by it every single time I crunch numbers and start looking at it. It's just insanity. And it makes me really happy. So, yeah, amazing for where the whole thing started. And we're getting little goodie bags together and putting all sorts of craziness. I may actually have to, if I can, I'm going to try to get on as early as possible, just because I may need to scamper around and drop things off in other people's cabins, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, we're going to be having a good time. We're going to be having a good time. And I can't believe it. I'm really happy. From when I pitched this last year to a whole bunch of places, a whole bunch of content creators, and got blown off real hard. To this, I know that I had a good idea at the beginning, and I guess they're the ones who can sweat it now. And I hope they get FOMO. And I kind of hope they're kicking themselves a little bit for behaving the way that they did toward me. So, yeah. As the tote bag from the lovely Heather McLaughlin says, mind your own karma. Yeah, if they blew me off, their loss. It's true. It's true. Yep. So, anyway, I'm going to wind up here. We've got 61 people dans la maison, and I am so happy. Yeah, blew off hard and not in a fun way, Barbara. It sucked. 61 people here. If you would please hit the like, the dislike, check to see if you're still subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you would. And it doesn't hurt at all to hit the subscribe button. Tickle my little bell. There's you can select all notifications, and then you'll know anytime my random ass decides to go online. Hi, Marcia Smith. Aw, thank you. Flatterer. Yeah, they will be, especially when it gets closer. I think so. If you wish to support the channel, we've got the supers open. We've got memberships. And I love that we have memberships. It's been so much fun so that people can be dirty stay-ups, get their official membership in the corner booth, and access to all the fun little emojis and stuff that the delightful and effervescent Marilyn Honig created for us. Really appreciate it. We do have super chats available, and we also have ways you can support the channel that do not involve YouTube taking 30% out of it, and those are going to be located down below in the description box. My PayPal is down there. The Venmo that Denver Stevo made me get is down there. Also down there, newest addition, the P.O. box that I got with the assistance of some channel supporters. And I really, really appreciate that. So we've got the P.O. box down there now. I do still have KK's GoFundMe in the description box as well, so that hello, Kevin Leonard. It's down in the description box just in case. I don't know if they're still taking stuff for KK's funeral expenses, but I figure it can't hurt, right? Janet G, thank you so much for your super chat, and thank you, Lydia Von Stretchclaw, for your super hat. Wow, what is wrong with me? Super chat. Hey, super hat. Kimberly Gabaldon is giving us one for the road. Xenu. Whoa. I'm gonna have to rewrite the entire Xenu shuffle now. I'm gonna have to. Oh my god, you made it for the song? Well, you made it for that one. Night Meds happened an hour ago. Sweet pea. You really gotta turn on the old notifications. And Barbara, thank you for your super chat. My goodness, you guys. Janet G. Sleep well, night owls. That's right. Everybody, I hope that you all sleep sweet. Thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you so much, Barbara. You're the one with the super hat today. I'm quite fond of it. You always miss it. Kevin Leonard, I'll tell you. I don't know what time zone you're in, but I usually do it somewhere between 44 minutes into my show and like an hour into my show. That's usually the sweet spot that I try. My pillow is talking to me, so I need to go listen. Love you all in our fantastic corner booth. Well, you go give that pillow some head. Give them blankets some ass. I mean, sleep sweet. 2 hours passes so damn quick here. That is the truth. That is the truth, Hef. It really does. Artsy Tartsy is going on at 4:20, so that's in about 13 minutes from now. Um, so y'all can head on over there if you would like. And yeah, Artsy Tartsy is in Eastern time zone. I am in Central time zone. So, Kevin, I usually go on at 1 a.m. Central time zone. And usually the song happens anywhere between like 1:45 and 2 a.m. mine time. Do do do. If it's okay, me and Lori will set up a call early June to pay our balances with you. Absolutely. And if you're planning on using the same cards that you used for the deposit, you can just let me know and I can handle it because Carnival stores that information. So, I don't store the information, but Carnival does, and so they'll know. All I'll really need to confirm is like the last four, and it should be good to go. I mean, Barbara, I would not be surprised. I'm not going to say anything more about that, but I would not be surprised. I've put Artsy Tartsy's channel name in the chat, and I'm going to head on out of here. I am snackish. I need to make a food, and I gotta try to get some stinking sleep tonight because things are happening tomorrow, and I have to get up and do work before things. And so, I know you know. That's how we roll. So be well, everybody. Have a good night, have a good day, a good afternoon, wherever you are, and be safe. Sleep sweet. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow here, same bug time, same bug channel.